Hyvää päivää, buongiorno. Today I have Italian band meeting a Finnish band. So, hyvää päivää. So, once again, we go to the world of classic doom metal. This is a split album between Italian name Hands of Orlac and the Finnish band The Wandering Midget. If you are into the genre, you have probably already faced these two names. So, let's see what this already dismantled CD has here. First of all, CD, obviously. The back sleeve, which gives you the idea of track list. And the CD paper, as you can see, there's 4 songs by Hands of Orlac and 1 by Wandering Midget. The Wandering Midget. And the minimalistic kind of a CD. This is the inside. You can see the band picture. So in both the Italian band and the Finnish band, as you can see, there's a quite different feeling within these two bands. And the nice looking cover image with this cool skeleton and some tentacles for all you Call of Cthulhu fans and whatnot. So, this one is traditional doom metal, meaning kind of heavy metal vibe. It's all about old school, you know, the kind of 70s, maybe early 80s stuff. Traditional as it gets. Hands of Orlac starts the album with its 4 songs. It's about 20 minutes in total, and they are doing it very unoriginal, but you know, kind of a very true to the genre type of way. That means that if you ever heard Black Sabbath or any of those, you know, long timers in the doom metal scene, then you know what to expect. The riffs are kind of how to put it without repeating myself so often. It's just a type of very basic doom metal. It's not too dark, it's not too heavy, but then it's not any more rock and roll. It is metal, but in the very classic sense. And meanwhile, those songs are pretty okay. They are hardly not anything else. It is basically kind of a, you know, the mediocre stuff of the genre. Be it sounds, be it vocals, be it just, you know, the riffs. They're simple enough, you know, how to get it going. But the thing is that they hardly, you know, go anywhere beside sounding just, you know, the average Joe in the genre. So the thing is, there are parts where the vocals could be, you know, the thing that really makes this stand out from the rest of the genre. Unfortunately, it does not do that. There is certain charisma to the female vocals, you know, type of the way that they are expressing the emotion of the music. But nevertheless, it is still not the type of stuff that would, you know, be anything really good. They are just the type that would feel metal, but if you would, you know, take it to the other genre, I don't know if it would cut it. So, in my opinions, Hands of Orlac are doing really mediocre work. It's not bad, but I have a hard time to, you know, recommend it to anyone. The Wandering Midget offers only 1 song, but it's a very long song, 18 minutes, if I remember correctly. And there's some problems with that. Meanwhile, the song is a little bit better than what the Hands of Orlac are offering. The problems when you have 1 extra long song, because it is not that it is really easy to make 1 long track, you know, to how to put it, to make it, you know, feel really memorable. They could have just, you know, created, I don't know, 3 to 4 different songs, being more compact, more repetition, more, you know, better sound structure, but more like song structure and all that. So I don't know if there's any benefit of having this extra long song. But that's what they have done, and that's what we have to live with if we are going to enjoy it. The vocals are a bit better in the sense that they are not just, trying to copy the typical old Ozzy Osbourne style. So meanwhile, being not that melodic, they have more raspiness and more like this kind of more like traditional heavy metal versus the early proto metal type of melodic singing. So in my ears, at least, Hands of Orlac are performing a bit better because they are not trying to, use the way of what they are supposed to do. They are more like, doing their own stuff instead of just being a copycat. But there are problems, like I said, with the song being this extra long and it doesn't basically lead anywhere climatic. The very same problem that basically exists in very, or at least quite a few post-rock songs, which are just, trying to grow and grow and grow and grow, but never reaching the climax. As it's just you're like having sex of your life without actually reaching the orgasm part. Sorry for my bad metaphor, but that's how I feel about it. So there are clear problems with the CD. I mean, the both bands. If I just had to pick one of those, like which one I would go with, which one I would follow if I had to pick one, I would, turn my head towards the Wandering Midget. But in my opinion, both bands have failed in the sense of creating really good experience. So if you're like hardcore doom, old school traditional heavy metal fan, please check those bands out. They might be your cup of tea. Even I don't feel more than lukewarm feeling of these two. But if you're really picky what you want to listen, no matter what the genre, just pass these two and check for other bands in the genre to you know more properly. So no thumbs up this time, no thumbs down this time. Too mediocre for either of these reactions. So thank you for watching, subscribe, click on those like buttons and check our Facebook page. Keep liking there as well if you want to see more of our videos. Thanks for watching and keep your comments coming. Stay metal. Thank you. Bye.